everybody, what's going on? It's the Block Bull right about now. So yesterday I posted this status on x.com. So I just run a quick poll out there just to see which crypto tokens you guys want to see next up on the channel. So I posted this, which macro chart do you guys want covering next? So yeah, we've got QNT there, big up Quant, Casper. We've also got Stronghold and Velo, and we've also got H-bar. Now, as you can see, we've still got 12 hours left, but I thought, you know what, we might as well do it anyway because we'll probably end up covering all of these crypto tokens at some point this week, and I will upload a video individually for each of those. So it's a tie-up really, very close between Stronghold and Velo, and also H-bar as well. So today we are going to be covering those two particular coins. So first up, we have the Stronghold token on the daily. Now, as you can see, I've already inserted this bottom trend line that's acting as support at the moment. So it's fairly straightforward really, Stronghold, because going back into time here from what this particular exchange is showing, literally flatline, yeah, a lot of consolidation. And then we've got these, we've had a couple of impulses, so impulse 1, retest support, impulse 2, consolidation, retested again, impulse 3, in my opinion. Now we've sort of created this bull pennant, if you will. So these are bullish, as you know. So we're literally on the precipice right here of exiting this bull pennant. So to me, this looks really bullish. So in terms of price targets, we can quickly draw some fibs, and what I'll do is I'll ignore this wick with the anomaly. So far, so there you go, you're looking at about 6.5 cent, 6 cent 8. So let's have a look in terms of gains to the top of the fibs. Looking about an 800% increase. Now, Stronghold's one of the early movers because it also caught my eye back in the day. You know, I was seeing all these people. Obviously, I'm on crypto Twitter. Probably the best place to be for like information. I was like, wow, look at these gains. Like, I seen some other like influencers talking about it, and I didn't listen. They were down here. The prices were down here. But, you know, influencers talk about many crypto tokens, and how many of them do they get right? You know, if you chuck out 1,000 crypto tokens, there's always going to be one or two that blows off, and this just happened to be that crypto, and that's exactly what it's done. Now, I'm going to apply the Elliott wave theory, and I'm going to exaggerate the word theory, because that's all it is, it's a theory. But in my opinion, we've had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th wave up there. So for me, even though we're actually looking to break out here, whether it's to the upside or the downside, I couldn't tell you. I'm going to hold my hands up on this one. I couldn't tell you right about now, because this to me is in dangerous territory. This could actually blow off, blow everyone's mind, or it could tank below here, below this fourth impulse. Because normally at the top of Elliott wave you get an ABC correction, so say that's A, and the B doesn't actually penetrate the height of the 5th wave, yeah, so you probably get just above A but below the 5th wave, so you get somewhere around here, and then the C wave usually takes out wave 3 and wave 4 of the impulse, so you could be looking around down here for the retracement. So that's just food for thought. If you are holding Stronghold, be very careful, okay? There could be serious gains to be had, but for me, there's other crypto tokens in the market. Now, why would you take irrelevant risk? It just doesn't make sense for you to make money, and the best way to make money and keep hold of your unrealised profits is to protect yourselves. Every trade we take is all to do with risk reward. Now, to me, the reward isn't quite worth the risk at this point, because I feel like we've done the majority of this move already. Okay, however, if we do start getting above, Bitcoin's done it before on the macro. I've shown the Bitcoin macro chart, and the Bitcoin has actually invalidated the Elliott wave. So Stronghold could well do the same. Now, in order to invalidate this Elliott wave pattern, I'd be looking at about 14, so 0.014. So anything above this sort of level, for me, would invalidate the downside. So as soon as you get through there, I'd be looking at buying. But for now, that's like a 2x. But for me, it's not worth the risk. Not worth the risk at all. So that's where I stand on Stronghold anyway. You saw the Elliott wave, and you also saw the Fibonacci targets as well. So moving on to Velo. Now, Velo's fairly straightforward as well. These are obviously they're fairly new coins. I know Stronghold's been going a longer time than this particular chart that's showing here. Anyway, in terms of the price data that's presented, so look at this. This is fairly straightforward. So there, you can clearly see the downside there. So we can draw that trend line in. We've had a couple of touches, close misses there. And then rather than just drawing another trend line, I always clone the line. So I know for a fact it's a perfect parallel channel, and then we can actually avoid any anomalies. I can't say that word. I need to get better. But you can see this one here, spiked out. So we just ignore it, but we still need to accommodate this particular price action later on when we actually forecast where we're heading in terms of targets. So that's the bear market. And as you can see, we're coming out of the bear market into the bull. So it looks like we've got a lot of upside to go here. So all I'm going to do here, again, I'm going to stretch it all out till the end of the year. Now, let's try and nail that on about there. I'm just going to, just out of interest, I'm going to pull these further down, just see if these sort of converge. You know what I mean? That's like a perfect chart. Perfect chart. So we're going to do the same again. We're going to clone that line. Clone. And if you notice, you've got this upside range going on. But this range seems to be a lot tighter than what we had in the bear market. So there's a lot more pressure. So I'm expecting a blowout at some point. There's going to be a big impulse. Now we need to find the sort of targets where we could be headed. So for example here, this sort of line for me is like, this was support, if you will. Then we've broken down heavily. So this for me is the first sort of target we need to be looking at getting, and that's up at 31, 32 cent. And we're currently trading at just under 0.006. Wow. That looked like 6 cent, but it's not. Wow, this is a chart, this. This looks serious. Let's just have a quick look at the gains. Wow. Minimum 51x in my opinion. That is, wow. This is what I mean. This is why you got to listen to people on crypto Twitter, because you won't even look at it. I've heard of it, but I thought, you know what, like, I'm invested. I know what I hold with the utility tokens that I hold. But until you dive into them, do you realise the gains that can be have? So let me just delete that. So there you go. That's sort of first. You could take profits there. I feel like you're guaranteed 50x. I really do. And then obviously we've got these sort of 3 peaks here. So this third one obviously failed, and that's where it rolled over into the bear market. So this next blue line, and look, it's up near the all-time high. Can we get up to all-time high? Absolutely. I think we can. Can we breach it? Who knows? So yeah, this is this. If we're doing a 50x to here, what's this line doing? No way. I'm going to be rotating half of my portfolio into this if we're not careful. Wow, 31,000%. Is that a 300x? No, it's more like a 310x, right? Just about to fall off my chair. Wow. Wow. That's just to all-time highs. This is a serious token, my friends. We are not playing around right about now. So that they're just conservative targets, right? That's guaranteed. That's conservative. Delete this. Now, out of interest, I don't feel like it can go any higher. Like 300x is just wild. So, what we're looking for now? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the measured move. So, I feel like if we do the measured move from down here, it's going to be wild. So, this is just conservative. So, if we do a measured move, this is like the jewel in the crown, if you will. This is like the crown jewel. So, as you can see there, it's create like this V shape, and then you've got like this boop. So, all I'm going to do is just do a measure move from here. From this like significant sort of part in price action up until, there you go, 186. Nah, not a chance. That's off the cards. So where it can go above all-time high, I have no idea. But you look at these targets right about here. I don't even think you need to look at going past all-time high at all. Because there you go. There's first target from the current price. There's your second target. So, listen, you don't even have to look up here. Anything above here is a bonus. So I'd probably look at selling about 20% of your bag here at the first one. Not financial advice. And then from the remaining, I'd take out 80%. And then you'll probably still have some left over. Always keep a little bit left over. I never sell completely out of any of my bags because I like to be involved in the crypto. I've sold all my crypto once before, and I probably lasted about 3 or 4 days, and I was itching. I missed the market so much. Like I just missed having a portfolio to refresh, even in the bear market when you're losing like tens of fucking thousands. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, always keep a little bit in your bag just for the fun of it. You know, that's why we get up in the morning because, you know, day-to-day life is pretty mundane, isn't it? But yeah, Velo has got some serious gains to be had. Anyway, if you've got any questions, feel free to drop any comments down below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll keep you up to date as always with these charts. And yeah, Block Bull over and out. Cheers, guys.